Ben with Pierre Driving School here. The topic for today: can I transfer my learner's permit to a different state easily? Right? We have a lot of students that have been asking this question here. Can they transfer the learner's permit to a different state? So what we do in our regular left and right, okay? We're gonna let you guys know this here. Now, when it comes down to driving school, when it comes down to your permit, right? You cannot transfer your permit to any states, all right? So it has to be a license. You can transfer a license, however, but you cannot transfer your learner's permit. Oftentimes, students think that they can just go ahead and go to any state that they want and get their permit transferred. That cannot be done. To any state that you go into, if you have a learner's permit, you're gonna have to go back to that state and do the written exam, do all their requirements, meet all the things that they're asking you in order for you to get a new learner's permit. However, if you do have a driver license, you can transfer your license with no issue, right? The license can be transferred. The learner's permit cannot be transferred to any other state. Nevertheless, you can learn to drive in any state with any learner's permit that you have. It's not an issue, all right? Let me say that slow. Let's say you're going on a vacation to a different state. So wherever you are, you have a learner's permit with any other states, you can learn to drive there. It's not an issue. When it comes down to the road test part of it, you're gonna have to go ahead and the state that you have the permit in to do the road test. When you finish doing that, then you can come back and change it to a license. All right. So I want to make sure I make this clear, and because many students have that issue, that have that issue with their learner's permit, and often too. Why would you want to transfer a permit anyway? Why would you want to go ahead and redo that whole process if only if you can get your license within the state that you are in, within the state the permit is originated in? And some oftentimes I know people probably moving, they don't have enough time to go ahead and get the driver license. However, if that's the case, then you will do what you have to do. But it cannot be transferred, any of those natures, and it also cannot be renewed in a new different state. All right. I also have people that have their permit, they said it's expired from a different state. Can I renew it in the state that I'm in, get a new permit? You cannot. All these things are not interchangeable. You're gonna have to do a new one. All right. Here at Pierre Driving School, we can definitely help you get training with any state permit that you have and with any training that you want within that permit, but the test has to be done within the states that is supposed to be done. All right. So I want to make sure I get this out of the way. In the meantime, now we're gonna cover our left and right, as that will be very beneficial to you when you're driving to take the DMV road test. Since we are a driving school, not only we train you how to be safe on the road, but our main focus is to help you, however, to pass your road test with flying colors. All right. As you're driving here on a two-way lane, two-way street with one-way traffic in each direction, you want to drive at the center of your lane. All right. At the center of your lane. You don't want to be too close to your right, nor too close to your left. Then that's unable to keep straight. This is one thing the DMV examiner will use. This is one thing the DMV examiner will use against you, unable to keep the car straight. We've seen a lot of students when they're driving, either they keep looking left. When you keep looking on the left mirror, it's gonna pull you to the left side of the street, whereas all your undivided attention is supposed to be on the road, the direction you are driving to. All right, folks? We've seen that a lot. The direction you are driving to, that's when most of your attention is supposed to be at. As I'm seeing here, traffic in front of me slowing down. I'm covering my brake already, all right? I'm covering my brake already to lessen my speed. So when I come to a complete stop, when I can see the tire of the car in front of me on the ground, without leaving room for anybody to fit within that gap, all right? It's all about delivering the thing that the DMV examiner expect for you to know, expect for you to do. It is never about driving. It's how they want you to drive to pass the test. Minutes, you see what this guy doing here? Completely wrong. He's coming back around. It's a double solid yellow line. Where is that car is going? Cannot do that. Even the car in front of you is driving slow. Wait, you see the car just making a turn. But it's the car impatient. keep going around the double-sided yellow light. You cannot do that. Those are the behavior that you do not want to have on the road, especially if you're doing a road test here in New York City. That will not be working in your favor. Signal my attention, you're right shoulder right, signal my attention, come back up again. Anything that preventing you from going straight, you must signal all of your intention. If you notice, I went around to the left, I signal to the left. I'm coming back around to my right, I signal to my right. It's all about following the curriculum the driving school teacher for you to go ahead and pass your road test. If you want to do any extra activities after you pass your license, then you can do that from there, which is not also the legal thing to do, because the law doesn't change after you get your license. In fact, after you get your license, you should apply the law more. Reason why? Because you do not want to have any points, any moving violation on your driving record, which is not going to work in your favor. All right, so I want to make sure that we cover that with you and get this understood. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, you can do that, because we drop videos almost every day for those people that are looking to pass their road test, or people who already have the license. They want to brush up on their skills, because oftentimes people get the license, they don't drive on the regular, they still come into the driving school to get a few lefts and right so they can get their skills together. We can help you with that as well. We also provide highway lessons for those who want to up their skills on the highway driving, because it's two different driving, from with your regular license driving on the road and driving on the highway. We got that as well, where you can go ahead and set up for the highway lesson. We can definitely give you guidance on how to drop there. And if you know anybody, however, who can benefit from this content, share that with them, because giving a person the possibility to get the license in the States, okay, in the United States, is one of the strongest gifts you can give them one way or another. All right, that's a good thing you can do. Share that video to any groups you think that may be beneficial to them. If you know any families and friends, you share it with them. All right, we are here in New York City in the Kings County area. In New York City, in the Kings County area, showing our left and right. See, it's a bus in front of us. It's a Sunday. The due day starts Sunday. Come to a complete stop. Okay, let the bus clear. You never want to go around a school bus with the red stop activated. It's not good at all for you, and that can get you in ticket. And depending on the severity, if you get 2 of those tickets in 1 year, you have to go to court, and you can get up to 6 months in jail. It's gonna be depend on the judge's discretion. All right, you want to stay away from the school buses as much as possible when they activate their arms. All right, the red stop light. So I'm seeing the blinking here. I'm taking my time. It ain't no rush. You see, without no extra speed, I'm taking this light here with no issue. Oftentimes, students see the light started to turn yellow, they're picking up speed. You don't want to do that. You still want to stay within your speed, because yellow light, for the purpose of the road test, is not for student. All right, folks, it ain't no rush. Many students keep washing the test. The same way you washing the test, the same way the examiner will wash, bringing you back. All right, it ain't no rush. It's taking your time and deliver and do things that you have to do. All right, no rush. Take your time and do things that you have to do. I was already processing the human on my right side to see what she was gonna do. All right, forward planning all your move, anticipating potential hazard. As you're driving ahead, you have to pay attention to all the hazard that may happen while you are driving. All right, the examiner want to see anytime that you're moving around, you scan the road in front of you guys. Some students keep saying here, or they keep looking here, or they keep no, in front of you. That's where the traffic is going. Now, if you're not doing anything contrary, you do that. Each time you're gonna hit the brake, you take a quick look here to see how the traffic is moving behind you. Before you completely engage on the accelerator, take a quick glance of the side view mirror to see if anybody tries to squeeze in before you engage on the accelerator, just like I just did here, and you keeping it moving. Nobody honking me, okay? You're not taking a whole lot of time to do that. It's a quick glance. Let you know well aware of what's coming up. As I'm going ahead here, I'm already scanning, see stop signs coming up. I'm preparing myself to come to a nice and smooth stop. All right, forward planning all your moves. Always stop sign, we make a single stop, we verify all corners, we here first, and we keeping it moving. All right, you come to an always stop sign, you verified all corners, you know, first come first serve, and whoever gets here together, all the right side have the right of way. Then you see it's clear, you proceed, guys. It's all about delivering, folks. I've been telling you guys that it's not gonna change. I've been saying this for the past 17 years. That's how I've seen it's been. All right, it's all about delivering. Do the thing that the DMV examiner want you to do. The main goal for this is to pass your license, get this out of the way, then later you can pick up the skills thereof for you to be a good driver as much as to your ability, because you cannot get perfect at overnight. This is a process that requires some training. All right, folks. It's a pleasure here being with you. This has been with Pierre Driving School. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help us reach out more people that may benefit from this content. If you're new here, consider to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon, so each time that we drop a video, you'll be the first one. You'll be the first one to be notified. Until then, keep practicing, folks. It's been with Pierre Driving School. Take care now. Bye-bye.